To his family now. I had that opportunity to do that with my family. Trevor had it with his, and it was possibly one of the best things you can do with children.
He's got his children with him today, of course. Pierluigi Collina in charge, and there is Sir Alex Ferguson back out at Old Trafford. The 75,000 sellout crowd delighted to see a former manager back.
Certainly lifted the roof for the sellout crowd for this occasion, and hopefully has set the tone. Royalty watching on as well in their blue strip to get the game underway. Managed by Carlo Ancelotti, Champions League winners in their day, to begin proceedings at Old Trafford, a footballing feast. There's a habit of turning out in charity matches and stealing the show. First cheer of the day for David Beckham back at Old Trafford. And he was saying prior to, and then Cafu back to dispossess Cole, and the first Scholes volley of the day goes over the crossbar.
Well, he's got the technique to put that in the back of the net. He's over the years he's scored some wonderful goals, Paul Scholes, and it's been a great start to the game for the Great Britain. And the finish, you just wonder, you know, could they just prolong it a little bit and just come on for 20 minutes in a game? You know, with some of them still got that 20 minutes in them, which
is up against Cafu. Two former Roma fullbacks, and Cafu has committed the foul.
He didn't know Cafu, didn't he? Because Ashley Cole is still playing. Cafu read it well, and a little bit harsh, but he's given the free kick.
Beckham assumes responsibility, and that needed tipping over by the former Manchester United goalkeeper Edwin van der Sar.
Well, you know, he's always had quality in that right foot at delivering crosses in dead ball situations.
Certainly not dampening the enthusiasm, though. The offside flag is up. It's a fabulous ball from Ronaldinho. Premier League players in there, starting 11. Lovely control by Beckham. Sylvester with the interception. And he's one of those current players. One back by Fletcher. Here's Scholes. Set himself. You could see the intention on that occasion. It didn't quite have the execution to beat van der Sar.
Well, they're enjoying themselves at the minute. Great Britain and Ireland team. Scholes, yeah, he has got the abilities, no doubt about that.
But might fancy a go. Good save from van der Sar. Ashley Cole on the follow-up into the side netting.
He's never been renowned for his goal scoring, has he, Ashley Cole? That was a good chance, wasn't it? Great Britain and Ireland dominating the game, which you expect with the legs there, Nicky, but good effort. Another good save. Van der Sar tested this time low to his right. And Ashley Cole, he'll be disappointed. He's got Crouch standing there as well. But the fans love the way he plays football.
Beckham trying to find Crouch, who's onside and denied by van der Sar. Here comes Fletcher. Sylvester stops it on the line. Well, the rest of the world are living dangerously.
Well, Peter Crouch should score first, shouldn't he? But to van der Sar again, showed all his experience, fantastic save.
Phil Neville in an advanced position. He's going to be able to keep it in. Beckham to cross it in. Scholes arriving! Well, that was like winding back the years. Beckham's cross. Scholes' header. Seen that once or twice. And it's broken the deadlock with the first goal of the afternoon. And Paul Scholes finished it off.
Well, it has been coming. Again, this right-hand side. Alex Ferguson sitting there with a smile, as you say, and how many times you saw that ball coming in from David Beckham over the years on this right-hand side, wraps his foot round it. Scholes knows he's going to hit the spot, he just gambles on the near post. And it's a good header, just heads it down. Van der Sar this time, no chance. Very good header. Great ball in by David Beckham.
Well, that was a goal made at Ronaldinho back to. There's the tricks from Ronaldinho. Look one way past the other. Assisted Ashley Cole there. But Cafu hasn't given it up. York goes down under the challenge of John Terry, and Luigi Collina says get up. The sport for choice. He's chosen Giggs, and he went for goal himself.
Wasted opportunity, good counter-attack. Ryan Giggs got a smile on his face.
Beckham pulled back, 2 goals. That was a terrific block by Mikel Silvestre.
It was. Again, Beckham, who's been heavily involved in most things Man United have done. Man United, sorry, Great Britain. But Paul Scholes really could have been on a hat-trick, couldn't he? He's always available.
Lovely skill from York. And Nicky Butt went down with nobody near him there.
Well, this is what happens when you retire and you come back a bit. As I say, he just hit the deck. There was nobody near him at all. Lucky Dwight York. Trying to look after the ball. Nicky Butt comes into the picture here. And then... I tell you, his Achilles on his calf. It looks like his Achilles the way he's holding it.
Again on Nicky Butt's day as well. Nicky Butt will compete in the UEFA Youth League. It's a sad sight to see him stretch it off on a day like today. Ronaldinho looked as though he was having his shirt pulled, then Figo! Almost.
Well, it's the first bit of, well, good opportunity that created the rest of the world, wasn't it? And Ronaldinho has not really been on the ball up. Figo gives a 1-2, great strength, great layoff. He doesn't blast it, he just tries to place it. He just puts...
Here come Great Britain, Ireland again with Ashley Cole, 3 in the penalty area. Just too strong for the man of the moment, David Beckham arriving. It's his goal. Here's Fletcher. Scholes time to bring it down and flash it over the bar.
He's on a mission today, isn't he? He's got that role with number 10 role really, so he's enjoying himself. He could have had a hat-trick easy so far.
Defend this for the rest of the world. Needs to deliver it. Crouch got the first touch, and then John Terry couldn't find the target.
Typical centre half of it, unless it's on the head. Stay back. Once it's hit the ground, you might as well start running back. It's a good chance for John Terry. It's difficult, it's bounced high, he's trying to get over it. Is it drop?
Champions League with Real Madrid. Having, of course, Champions League. McAllister, lovely touch, Scholes. He's shooting onside today.
Too right he is. What's that? About 6 attempts he's had on goal, hasn't he? And down again.
Here's Ronaldinho. Oh, what about that? Oh, it's a shame it won't count because the offside flag is up. But that was exquisite from Ronaldinho.
Well, that's what you come to these games for. When his name's on the team sheet, you expect things like this. He gets a little bit of good fortune, but looking one way, look, he's looking to the right. Unfortunately, Clive, who just drifts offside, the whole of his right-hand side. So whoever playing in front of him must have been a dream, because he got up and down that pitch.
Beckham to Crouch. Couldn't quite pull that one off, and it might still be alive for Great Britain and Ireland. McAllister. Scholes, it might be a break on for the rest of the world. Ronaldinho. Figo onto his left.
I think we've just come into the game with the rest of the world, because you've got to say Great Britain and Ireland have come off the pace. They'll be feeling the pace a lot. They've had a lot of ball. Fitness is a bit
He arrived. Neatly done by Crouch. Beckham's encouraged to shoot. Still no golden goal on his golden day.
Well, as you say, he was very much encouraged to shoot. He had Neville on the outside. He could have rolled it.
Ronaldinho.
Strange, isn't it? When Ronaldinho gets the ball, you don't want him to pass it, do you? You just want him to do tricks with it.
Outside. Last minute of the first half. Here's Scholes. Trying to slide in Crouch, who's offside. Won't count. A smart finish. But the flag was already up.
Yes, he was offside. We've got a good view from up here. Lanesman sticks his flag up very quickly. Again, Paul Scholes. Yeah, he's a good 2 yards offside, and it's a good finish.
And that is the last action of this first half of the match for children. And it is Great Britain and Ireland who have the lead. Edwin van der Sar has kept the score down, but he was beaten after 13 minutes by Paul Scholes' header, delivered to him by a David Beckham right-footed cross.
Ferguson consider hooking David Beckham?
I think
For a laugh, you might.
yeah, I think he might do, just to show him who's in charge. But I think David will come off before the end.
Only if Brooklyn was coming on, sure.
Yeah, Beckham for Beckham. So that's what it'll be, probably.
Listen to that reception for Sir Alex back in Old Trafford.
I don't think he'll change anything around. I think these players will go as long as they want to go. You know, it's been a good first half for the Great Britain side.
You played one or two of these.
Yeah, I've played in some in the past, and some great ones. I played for Bobby Robson.
Former England and Arsenal goalkeeper, now playing for Great Britain and Ireland. Cafu. Coutinho was always going to find him. It's cut out by Campbell. Beckham drifted offside. Ronaldinho. Audacious ball didn't come off that time. Swung back by Fletcher. Crouch from range. And Ray van der Haar, the former Manchester United goalkeeper. Pires. Trying the curler.
Well, the rest of the world have definitely come into the game, and they're dominating the ball at the minute.
Ronaldinho looking for the American and finding him. Dispossessed in the end by Carragher. First time touch to Figo. Ronaldinho's at it again. Now can he finish it off? Seaman got a touch, and it was an important one.
Well, the game now has really dropped its pace, and it's suiting Ronaldinho. He's finding little holes, little pockets where he's picking the ball up, and they're not closing him down as quick now. So he's starting to show all them skills which we've seen over the years.
A little bit of history between these two, of course. Scholes has a look. He's looking for Giggs. He was trying to set up Crouch. And Cafu for a corner.
Great ball by Scholes, and Great Britain say just get up the field there, just take the time, and Scholes picks Giggs out of the far post, and Ryan Giggs probably disappointed.
40-year-old David Beckham to take the corner. It's towards Scholes again. He didn't get the final touch. Lift the World Cup. Here's York, who captained Trinidad and Tobago at the World Cup. And he's got the rest of the world a free kick.
Old Trafford substitution for Great Britain and Ireland.
Day winner against Manchester City.
Yep, we're going to see Ronaldinho v David Seaman again.
Will it be the same result? Here comes Ronaldinho. Couldn't test Seaman on that occasion. And the conversation continues.
Not this time, he's saying. I think David Seaman.
Like David Beckham, formerly of LA Galaxy. Ronaldinho trying to find him. Seaman able to gallop. He's looking for the return ball from Dwight York. And he's gone round Phil Neville, but not Carragher.
Dwight York when he does do that, he looks like he's going to pass it.
Michael Owen, as I mentioned, only scored 5 times for Manchester United, but most famously at that end against Manchester City, and he was close there.
Yeah, it's good delivery and a bit of eye contact between the two of them, wasn't it? Owen started towards the back, makes that run to the near post, so don't go with him.
Assessing the situation, David Beckham. He's looking for Scholes' run. And then Owen. Michael Owen. 2-0. The former England teammates embrace. Michael Owen has a goal on his return to Old Trafford. And Great Britain and Ireland have doubled their advantage.
I think Phil Neville would add words to David Beckham. He made a 60-yard run on the overlap. Wouldn't give him it. He picked Scholes up at the far post. It's a great pullback. A little bit of good fortune, but the finish eventually is a good finish. Just pops up there. It's a good volley. It's in there. Good touch by Scholes. But just can't get a flight of the ball.
Now for York. Donovan's available again. Figo. Ronaldinho. York is offside.
I think they're looking for the perfect goal there.
York. Trying to feed Donovan. Onside. Back to Dwight York. 2-1. Dwight York, who scored 65 times for Manchester United, has the first goal of the day for the rest of the world, and they've managed to reduce the deficit for Carlo Ancelotti's team.
What a very good goal as well, wasn't it? Great ball by him. This is a great pullback by Donovan. York puts him in. You think he's going to square it across the goal. He's got options in the box. Everybody thinks he's going across the 6-yard box. Great pullback, and that's a wonderful finish by Dwight York. Passes it into net, doesn't blast it. Side foot, opens himself up, and just passes it bottom corner.
To become more evident here. York. Cliver. What a goal that would have been. The former Dutch international denied by David Seaman. Ronaldinho. He's hoping to reach that from Cliver. Still might come to him. Beckham. There's the effort.
He doesn't want to score, does he, David Beckham, really? He's trying his hardest to get a shot on target. He'll be happy in a minute, but again, he's picked that ball up. Scholes heavily involved.
Now this is a moment which will be very proud for David Beckham, because Beckham is going to replace Beckham. First of all, the former England captain is going to get a standing ovation on his return to Old Trafford, including from his previous manager, and he is going to be replaced by his eldest sibling. What a moment. Father hugs son. Figo. And back by Donovan. Cliver to hit it. The tired legs out there at the moment. But here come the rest of the world with Ronaldinho. Trying to step inside Sol Campbell.
There's no way he's ever going to shoot. He's got to make it look good. Well, it was too easy for him to run in the box and pull the trigger and score. So Sol Campbell knew that. You could see he's going to do a trick on us here.
David Beckham is coming back on. Sol Campbell is departing. His former England teammate looks a little reluctant to leave the pitch. David Beckham. Kept in by Cole. Oh, Van der Haar. And Owen is in. You never lose that poacher's instinct. Mistake by Ray Van der Haar. And Michael Owen alive to the situation to get his second at the Stretford end. And Great Britain and Ireland's third.
Yeah, again, a lot of time on the ball. Comes across to the far post. Ashley Cole squares it. As you see here, he's got all the time, space, ball in, and he pushes it across. It's Raymond van der Howler, this one. And Michael Owen, as you said, goal scorers just seem to think, you know, they're just getting them areas. Look, he's anticipated, and he gets his reward. And the goalkeeper's got to put his hand up here. Oh, dear me.
At the end of the game, and for your comfort, please feel free to remain in your seats until the stadium.
There's the one more left. Ronaldinho. Seaman was beaten.
Well, look at David Seaman, look at him as if to think, you're not going to do it again. You've had whatever years you've had on that last one. I don't want another one. But you're right, so we saw some, he has the quality he's got. Just digs it out with his feet, look, little clip.
Scholes. Encouraged to shoot, he's gone for the chip! Almost a Paul Scholes special.
Well, he tried it first half with Van der Sar, didn't he? He didn't get any luck. Van der Sar read it and caught it quite comfortably, but this time looks like he does a great disguise on it. It does look like he's going to put power in it, and he just dinks it. And again, if it comes back off the bar, that would be a hat-trick, would it be?
Sir Alex Ferguson's return to the dugout at Old Trafford is a winning one. Great Britain and Ireland, led by David Beckham, have won the game by 3 goals to 1. Paul Scholes in the first half, and then Michael Owen on as a substitute with 2 goals in the second. And another former Manchester United player on the score sheet at the other end in Dwight York. Played in magnificent spirit, and those 2 managers with 5 Champions League successes between them have seen an afternoon of high quality for a terrific cause that has finished Great Britain and Ireland 3, rest of the world 1.